The sun's a copper penny in a bleached and empty sky. The asphalt's turning soft enough to make a grown man cry. The air is thick as molasses, you can feel it on your skin. It's a long and lazy afternoon where the bad thoughts all begin. The dogs are sleeping in the dust, too tired to even whine, and the devil's just rehearsing on this weary soul of mine. 'Cause this ain't no summer heat wave, this is something dark and slow. It's the devil's breath upon your neck with nowhere left to go. Yeah, it's the devil's breath, baby, and it's making tempers fray. It's a low and evil fever at the closing of the day. It'll find the weakness in you, it'll make your patience thin. This ain't no summer heat wave, this is where the trouble's been. The fan just stirs the hot air around, the ice melts in the glass. You can feel the pressure building in a slow and heavy pace. Old man Miller shouting at his wife across the street, and I'm thinking about a promise that I couldn't seem to keep. Every old resentment is simmering on the stove in this kitchen full of anger that our foolish passion wove. They say you shouldn't wish for rain when all you've got is sun. But in a heat like this, a man can't be blamed for what he's done. It gets inside your bloodstream, it gets behind your eyes. It burns away your conscience and it feeds on all your lies. It's a long and steady torture, a quiet boiling rage, and it's turning this whole peaceful town into a rusty cage. 'Cause this ain't no summer heat wave, this is something dark and slow. It's the devil's breath upon your neck with nowhere left to go. Yeah, it's the devil's breath, baby, and it's making tempers fray. It's a low and evil fever at the closing of the day. It'll find the weakness in you, it'll make your patience thin. This ain't no summer heat wave, this is where the trouble's been. Yeah, the trouble's been, and it's coming back again. The devil's breath, feel it on your skin. So hot. I roll in on a Friday in a shiny brand new car. Prodigal son returning, a bright and burning star. I wore a suit from Italy, I wore a $10 smile. Figured I'd come back and visit, maybe stay a little while. But the way the people looked at me, I saw it in a flash. They weren't seeing their old friend, just the color of my cash. I walked into the old dive bar where I used to spend my youth. The same old sticky floors were there, the same old broken booth. My buddies, they were standing where I left them years ago, but their handshakes all felt different, a part of some big show. They asked about the city, they asked about the fame, but they never asked if the man inside was still the goddamn same. You're a stranger in your own town when you finally made it big. You're the fat and fatted calf, and you're the sacrificial pig. Yeah, a stranger in your own town, and it's a bitter, lonely truth. You become a living ghost of your own forgotten youth. They'll toast to your good fortune, but they're praying that you fall, 'cause you're a stranger in your own town with no real home at all. I drove on past the ball field where we won the county game. I drove on past the river where I first whispered her name, but every memory felt like it belonged to someone else. A story that I'd read about my former younger selves. This town's a perfect snow globe of a life I used to know, and I'm the one who's standing on the outside of the show. 'Cause I traded all these dirt roads for a river made of steel, and I traded old friendships for a love that wasn't real. I got everything I came for, I won the whole damn race, just to find there's no salvation and there ain't no resting place. And the man who left here hungry is a man I can't get back. He's lost somewhere forever on a cold and northbound track. And you're a stranger in your own town when you finally made it big. You're the fat and fatted calf, and you're the sacrificial pig. Yeah, a stranger in your own town, and it's a bitter, lonely truth. You become a living ghost of your own forgotten youth. They'll toast to your good fortune, but they're praying that you fall, 'cause you're a stranger in your own town with no real home at all. No real home at all. Firing up this engine. Gotta leave again. Just a stranger in my own town. Always will be now. My granddaddy was a fighter with a fist made of pure stone. My own daddy was a drinker, haunted to the bone. They both had a darkness, a fire in their eye, a talent for destruction that a good man can't deny. And I saw it in the mirror when I was just a kid. The same damn angry shadow, the same way my anger hid. 'Cause I got this bad blood, it's running in my veins. It's a poison river raging through the thunder and the rain. Yeah, I got this bad blood, a curse I can't undo. It's the ghost of my own father doing things I'll also do. I can try to be a good man, I can try to make a stand, but this bad blood is the only real deed to my own land. I had a woman and I loved her, I swore I'd treat her right, but I saw my father's temper in my own damn fist one night. I saw the fear light in her eyes, the same look my mama wore, and I knew the beast I'd kept outside was now inside my door. I spoke with his own bitter tongue, I said things that were cruel. Just another generation of a self-destructive fool. Tells you Jesus can come and wash you clean, and a doctor gives you medicine to alter the whole scene. But they don't know about the lineage, the poison in the sea, the satisfying hunger of a dark and ancient need. It ain't a choice I'm making, it's a debt I gotta pay for the sins of my own fathers at the closing of the day. 'Cause I got this bad blood, it's running in my veins. It's a poison river raging through the thunder and the rains. Yeah, I got this bad blood, a curse I can't undo. It's a ghost of my own father doing things I'll also do. I can try to be a good man, I can try to make a stand, but this bad blood is the only real deed to my own land. Yeah, bad blood, running thick and deep. The promises my father couldn't keep are mine now. sky's been crying for a week, a dirty shade of gray. The devil's in the weather, and he's coming out to play. The river's getting restless, she's a snake of angry brown. And the old man on the porch just watched the steady rain come down. They say they ain't seen nothing like it, not for 50 years. But all that talk is drowned out by the thunder in our fears. 'Cause the muddy water's rising, Lord is licking at my door. Yeah, the muddy water's rising, and my feet are getting cold on the floor. The levee's getting tired, you can hear it groan and weep. And the sins of this old river are secrets it won't keep. There ain't no use in praying, ain't no use in running south when the muddy water's rising with the whole world in its mouth. My crop is gone and buried underneath the sea of mud. Every seed I planted is forgotten by the flood. My daddy's chair is floating past a window with the trash. And all the life I built here is gone in a single crash. Gotta get my wife and children up to the highest ground and pray this angry river is the last hell we have found. You make a bargain with the land. You know the dirt is fertile, but you know you're not in command. 'Cause the same damn river that gives life can rise and take it all and leave you with just nothing but the sound of his dreadful call. It's a lesson in humility, it's a hard and bitter pill, that the will of muddy water is stronger than your will. And the muddy water's rising, Lord is licking at my door. Yeah, the muddy water's rising, and my feet are getting cold on the floor. The levee's getting tired, you can hear it groan and weep. And the sins of this old river are secrets it won't keep. There ain't no use in praying, ain't no use in running south when the muddy water's rising with the whole world in his mouth. Yeah, it's rising, coming on up now. Lord, that muddy water washing it all away, rising. stranger laughing in a crowded bar last night, and it sounded just like you did in a paling parking light. And for a single stupid moment, my whole damn world stood still, and I was right back on that mountain by that lonely windowsill. It's been 15 years of running, it's been a lifetime it can seem, but you're still the living ghost inside my every waking dream. And Maryanne, oh Maryanne, you're the song I can't get right. You're the name I whisper to the cold and empty night. Yeah, I'm the one who chose the highway with its false and pretty gleam, and I left you for the promise of a self-destructive dream. I've seen 100 towns, my love, and I've been 1,000 men. But Maryanne, oh Maryanne, I'd trade them all to be with you again. I remember standing at the station with a ticket in my hand. You were crying on the platform, begging me to understand. You said a man don't need the whole world, he just needs a piece of ground. But I couldn't hear your wisdom for the train's ambitious sound. So I traded your true love, babe, for a pocket full of dust and the company of strangers in a deep and final rust. Found a kind man who built a world for you, and I hope his love is simple, and I hope his heart is true. And I hope sometimes you're happy, and I hope you never see the ghost of the damn fool I was staring back at me. 'Cause you deserve the heavens, and I chose the hell below. And that's the hardest lesson that a lonely man can know. But Maryanne, oh Maryanne, you're the song I can't get right. You're the name I whisper to the cold and empty night. Yeah, I'm the one who chose the highway with its false and pretty gleam, and I left you for the promise of a self-destructive dream. I've seen 100 towns, my love, and I've been 1,000 men. But Maryanne, oh Maryanne, I'd trade them all to be with you again. With you again, Maryanne, what have I done? Oh Maryanne, you were you're the one. Full paws down on a broken line, chasing a horizon that'll never be mine. The wind whispers names I used to know, buried them deep in the winter snow. Got a hunger gnawing and my soul's deep black, for a path ahead with no looking back. This coat of gray holds the setting sun, another day haunted, another day done. I walk with my own ghost beside me, the only damn friend this wild will provide me. We share the silence, we share the ache, for every wrong turn, for every mistake. It don't say a word, it just understands the weight of the sky and the feel of the land. Yeah, I walk with my own ghost right by my side, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. There's a memory of a chorus, a howl in the night, a pack running shoulder to shoulder, bathing moonlight, a warmth in the den, a shared bloody prize. I see it sometimes when I close my eyes, but the dream always breaks with the cold light of dawn. A king of a kingdom since the kingdom's all gone, a throne made of stone and a crown made of ice. You don't get to choose when you pay the price. I walk with my own ghost beside me, the only damn friend this wild will provide me. We share the silence, we share the ache, for every wrong turn, for every mistake. It don't say a word, it just understands the weight of the sky and the feel of the land. Yeah, I walk with my own ghost right by my side, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Some nights are harder than the rest, but this lonely freedom to the test. The howl gets caught, a strangled sound, as I listen for an echo that can't be found. The moon hangs pale, a silent host. And me, yeah, me and my ghost. Just me and my ghost. On this broken line, still walking. smokestacks on the valley floor, just stare up at the sky. Like cold and hollow cannons from a war that's passed us by. The storefronts down on Main Street are all boarded up in gray, and the wind blows last year's paper through the dead heart of the day. I walk along the railroad track, the ties are split and warm. This town is just a photograph of the place where I was born. I remember when that factory was a dragon, breathing steam. It was a rhythm of our fathers, it was the engine of our dream. The 5 o'clock whistle was the only clock we'd need. It put the calluses on our hands and planted every seed. Proud and callous people, we were strong and built to last. But the future is a foreign country, and you can't live in the past. And the rust is in the rain now, it's a poison from the sky. It's the color of the river where the fish refuse to die. They took the fire from the furnace and the pride from all the men. And this town is just a memory that won't come back again. Yeah, the silence is a cancer, and the hope is wearing thin. And the rust is in the rain now, when it's seeping deep within. My brother's out in Texas chasing oil in the sun. My cousin's working 2 bad jobs, his fight is never won. The young kids, they just leave here, there ain't no reason left to stay. Just the ghosts of better memories from a long forgotten day. The old men sit on porches watching weeds grow in the cracks, talking about the life they knew, a life that ain't coming back. He never knew the names, he just fed our lives and futures to his corporate hungry flames. And we're just a line out of a problem they could solve. And the rust is in the rain now, it's a poison from the sky, it's a cause was full of smoke and noise. The band was playing loud. Just another Friday night, lost somewhere in the crowd. Then you walked in through the doorway, and the whole world hit the brakes. Yeah, you shook the very foundation, for goodness gracious sake. In a blood-red dress that clung to you, a fire in your eye. You were a beautiful disaster that a man would have to try. 'Cause you and me, baby, we're like gasoline and a match. One little look is all it takes to burn down the whole bed. This ain't about no sweet love. This ain't about no soul. This is about the two of us just losing all control. It's a five-alarm fire, a beautiful attack with gasoline and a match. Ain't no turning back. You moved on through the table with a slow and wicked sway, leaving broken conversations and hearts tossed in your way. You didn't have to say a thing, you just stared me down and smiled, a silent invitation to get dangerous and wild. My heart kicked like a mule, my hands began to shake. You're the best and worst idea that a man could ever Now my conscience should be screaming, saying you better run and hide. 'Cause there's trouble in that woman that you cannot put aside. But the devil on my shoulder, he just laughed and said, let's go. It's better to burn out some than to have a life that's slow. And I ain't looking for salvation, I'm just looking for a spark. 'Cause you and me, baby, we're like gasoline in a match. One little look is all it takes to burn down the whole batch. This ain't about no sweet love. This ain't about no soul. This is about the two of us just losing all control. It's a five-alarm fire, a beautiful attack with gasoline and a match. Ain't no turning back. Yeah, light the fuse. Come on, baby. What have we got to lose?
Gasoline,
Gasoline
gasoline.
and a match. Let's burn it down. song ends with a final explosive chord and a cymbal crash.
Rain was falling sideways on a moonless Friday night. We were chasing down the thunder in the high beam's yellow light. We were 17 and bulletproof, we were righteous and we were bold. In my daddy's beat up Chevelle with a story to be told. Jenny threw her head back, she was laughing at the wind. She said, honey, drive it faster, let the real world cave on in. And it was screaming tires, a flash of twisted steel. Sudden awful silence that was way too damn real. And I'm still living in the echo of that long and tragic night. Just a prisoner of the memory in the cold and morning light. I call her name out to the darkness, but my words are blown away. My blacktop angel went to heaven on the interstate that day. I woke up in a stranger's bed with a whisper and a hum. My body was all broken, but my soul was cold and numb. A doctor with some sad eyes came and told me I would heal. He didn't know the kind of wound that time can't ever seal. They told me I was lucky, a miracle and more, but they didn't see I died with her on that bloody asphalt floor. They put a little cross up on the shoulder of that curve, a monument to all the things my foolishness don't deserve. And I go there late at night sometimes when I am all alone, and I talk to her like she's still there, a ghost of skin and bone. And I hear those screaming tires, see that flash of twisted steel, that sudden awful silence that is way too damn real. And I'm still living the echo of that long and tragic night, just a prisoner of the memory in the cold and morning light. I call her name out to the darkness, but my words are blown away. My blacktop angel went to heaven on the interstate that day. Yeah, on the interstate that day. My blacktop angel. Jenny. woke up this morning to a low and angry hum. like a tiny little army with a tiny little drum. Was I marching on the inside of a tooth I should have pulled? Back when I was younger and my common sense was dull. It ain't a noble heartache, it ain't a tragic flaw. It's just a mean and petty devil, and he's living in my jaw. And this devil in my jaw, he's a playing a wicked beat. He's a dancing on a live wire in the suffocating heat. Yeah, I'd rather face a freight train, I'd rather face the law than this tiny little tyrant who was living in my jaw. Cause a big pain, you can fight it, but a small one wears you down. And this devil in my jaw is the new king of this town. I've been pouring cheap gin on it just to try and make him sleep, but he just drinks it up and laughs from his cavern dark and deep. And this ache ain't just an ache, no, it's a metaphor, you see, for the small and rotten compromise that's living inside me. It's the lie I never dealt with, it's the truth I didn't say, and it's coming back to haunt me in a mean and painful way. Try to live with it, you can try to dull the ache, but there comes a point a man must choose for his own damn spirit's sake. You gotta face the pliers and the pulling and the blood, and rip the whole damn problem out before it brings a flood of a greater kind of misery, a more infectious kind of sin. You gotta pull the rotten tooth out to let the healing can begin. And this devil in my jaw, he's a playing a wicked beat. He's a dancing on a live wire in the suffocating heat. Yeah, I'd rather face a freight train, I'd rather face the law than this tiny little tyrant who is living in my jaw. Cause a big pain, you can fight it, but a small one wears you down. And this devil in my jaw is the new king of this town. Alrighty. I've had enough of this. This thing is coming out. I don't care if it takes the whole damn jaw with it. It's time. Got an old dog on the porch here. His muzzle's mostly gray. He's dreaming of the rabbits that he almost caught one day. His breath is getting heavy and his steps are getting slow, but there's still a bit of fire in his eyes, soft amber glow. I found him by the highway, just a starved and shivering pup, and I never knew that day the kind of friend I was picking up. 'Cause he's been there through the whiskey, he's been there through the fights, he's been my only shadow on the long and lonely nights. He never passed no judgment on the fool I used to be. He just laid his head upon my knee and stayed right next to me. Yeah, a woman's love can leave you and a friend can turn away, but this old dog's been truer than the coming of the day. He was waiting in the truck the night I stumbled out of jail. He licked the salt right off my face when my own courage failed. He's heard 1,000 sorry songs I've played in empty rooms. He's chased away the shadows from my dark and angry glooms. He never asked a question when I packed and moved along, just jumped into the passenger seat right where he belonged. Now his time is getting shorter, I can see it in his walk, and the silence is getting louder in our one-way knowing talk. And the hardest kind of heartbreak, the one that rips you through, is saying goodbye to the only one who's always been there for you. But I'll be here beside him till his final gentle sigh, 'cause a loyalty like his son is a thing you can't just buy. 'Cause he's been there through the whiskey, he's been there through the fights, he's been my only shadow on the long and lonely nights. He never passed no judgment on the fool I used to be. He just laid his head upon my knee and stayed right next to me. Yeah, a woman's love can leave you and a friend can turn away, but this old dog's been truer than the coming of the day. Yeah, truer than the day. Good boy. Just rest your head now, my old dog, my only friend. I've got 1,000 friends in this empty space. My thumb is aching from the endless scroll through picture-perfect lives that take their toll. I see their stories, I like all their posts, from sunny beaches, from a foreign coast. I type a comment, something sharp and fast, a version of myself that's built to last. And all my room is full of ghosts, yes, and shadows in the pale screen lights. I'm the host of a party where nobody came, they just whispered my username. It's a static connection with everyone here in this non-existent place. And I've never felt so seen and so completely alone. Just me and the ghosts in the glow of my phone. There's someone's baby, someone's brand new car, another concert from a fading star. They're all so happy, all so full of grace. There isn't a single hair that's out of place. I post a picture of a coffee cup, a clever caption just to fill it up, pretending that my day is just as bright. Then put the mask away and kill the light. 'Cause all my room is full of ghosts, dancing shadows in the pale screen light. I'm the host of a party where nobody came, they just whispered my username. It's a static connection with everyone here in this non-existent place. And I've never felt so seen and so completely alone. Just me and the ghosts in the glow of my phone. My pocket buzzes, but it's just a lie, a phantom vibration, a digital sigh. And for a second I would trade it all for just one single unexpected call. A real voice breathing on the other end, not just a heart emoji from a friend. The screen goes dark and then the sun in black. My own reflection is what's staring back. And the room is silent, the party is done. The ghosts have vanished, every single one. It's quiet, so quiet, until the next notification comes. Pain. I see you talking to him, see him laughing at your joke. It's probably about the weather, just some harmless words you spoke. But a fire starts to smolder deep down in my gut, and the door I try to keep bolted shut just slowly creaks on up. My hands begin to tremble, my vision starts to blur, and I forget the man I am and remember the man I were. And that's when the green-eyed dog starts growling, a loyal, vicious friend. He's the shadow that will follow me until my bitter end. whispers poison in my ear and tells me what to do. That green-eyed dog is gonna end up tearing me from you. I drive on past your office just to see if your car's there. I check your clothes for traces of a scent I know you'd never wear. I become a damn detective in a crime that ain't occurred, and I'm convicting you in silence based on things I haven't heard. This ain't love, it's a possession, it's a sickness of the soul. A desperate white-knuckled attempt to keep a hold of my control. I know this ugly poison is a weed that I have grown, and the fault is in my own heart, and my own heart alone. 'Cause a man who doesn't trust himself can't trust nobody else, and he builds a lonely prison from the fears he keeps and helps. And the very thing I'm scared to lose, the love I hold so dear, is the thing my own two hands will end up destroying with my fear. And that's when the green-eyed dog starts growling, a loyal, vicious friend. He's the shadow that will follow me until my bitter end. He ain't on a leash, babe, he's running wild and free. And he's the meanest, hungriest part of the jealousy in me. He whispers poison in my ear and tells me what to do. That green-eyed dog is gonna end up tearing me from you. Yeah, I hear him growling, low and deep. The secrets that a jealous heart will keep. That green-eyed dog, he's coming for you. The song ends on a final heavy, ominous chord that hangs in the I roll into a town when the hope is running thin. I find the lost and lonely, and I gently pull them in. I got a sympathetic ear, I got an understanding eye, and a briefcase full of miracles that any fool would buy. I don't carry no damn weapon, I don't ever have to shout. I just find the thing you're missing, and I sell your own dreams out. 'Cause I got a silver tongue and a suit to match my lies. I can sell a glass of water to a man before he dies, and he'll thank me for the privilege, yeah, he'll thank me for the sale, as I'm punching out his ticket on a train that's bound to fail. I'll take your desperation and I'll give it back as hope. I'm the answer to your prayers and I'm the seller of the road. I sold a man a deed once to a patch of empty sky. Told him it was beachfront property and the clouds were rolling by. He gave me his whole life savings with a tear right in his eye. Said, sir, you saved my future, and I didn't blink or lie. 'Cause for a single shining moment I had made his dream come true, and the fact that it was fictional was nothing he or I could do. Now the preacher sells you heaven when you're 6 feet in the ground, and the banker sells you interest on every single pound of flesh you have to offer. So don't you look at me with scorn. I'm just the smoothest talker that has ever yet been born. 'Cause everybody's buying something, everybody's being sold. I just happen to be better at it than the stories you've been told. 'Cause I got a silver tongue and a suit to match my lies. I can sell a glass of water to a man before he dies, and he'll thank me for the privilege, he'll thank me for the sale, as I'm punching out his ticket on a train that's bound to fail. I'll take your desperation and I'll give it back as hope. I'm the answer to your prayers and I'm the seller of the road. Yeah, the seller of the road. Such a beautiful, beautiful lie. On to the next town. Got another dream to buy. Goodbye. Static in my head, they cut the grass on Sunday. The sprinklers turn and spray. The mailman waves his hand at me at 10 o'clock each day. My wife puts coffee on the stove. The kids go off to school. And everything is peaceful, everything is calm and cool. But a car backfires down the street and I'm right back in the dirt. My heart is pounding in my throat beneath my sweat-soaked shirt. This ain't no peaceful suburb, it's just a different kind of trap. 'Cause I brought the war back with me, but the war ain't done with me. Got a static in my head. woman tries to reach me. She said, honey, you're alright, but she doesn't see the jungle when she turns out the light. She doesn't hear the whispers in the rustling of the trees, or feel the sudden cold snap in a gentle summer breeze. So I stand watch by the window, staring at the empty street, with the rhythm of a chopper in my own damn heartbeat. Promise in my hand, and the boy who went to fight for them, he never made it home. Just this hollowed out container that is destined now to roam through a life I don't belong in, through a peace I can't accept, while holding on to memories that I should have never kept. 'Cause I brought the war back with me, but the war ain't done with me. Got the static in my head where the silence used to be. I'm a ghost in my own kitchen, I'm a stranger in my bed, fighting battles every night with the voices in my head. They gave me a tin metal sign and sent me on a plane, but they can't stop the thunder. No, you can't stop the rain, just a static. Always the static in my head. Can't get it out. Can't get it out. The sun ain't even thinking about climbing up the hill, but the coffee's hot and bitter, the morning air's chill. Kiss my sleeping woman, try my best to make no sound. Then I join the line of ghosts who are marching to the ground. The cage begins to rattle, starts its long and groaning fall, leaving the world of sunlight for the world of blackened walls. 'Cause I got this cold dust in my soul, it'll never wash out clean. It's the ghost of this dark mountain and in my own blood's bitter stream. Yeah, I'm digging out this black rock for a rich man's luxury, but every swinging of the pickaxe takes a little piece of me. It's a trade I make for my children and the woman that I
young man's body for a pocket full of gold. The air is thick and heavy, and it's hard to catch your breath. And you know that every shadow could be hiding your own death. You can hear the mountain shifting, you can hear the timbers creak, and you learn a silent language that the rocks and darkness speak. You think about the blue sky, you think about the sun, and you pray you'll get to see it when the long hard day is done. My granddaddy died down here, my father too, they say. It's a dark and dusty legacy that you can't wish away. This mountain, she's a cruel mistress. She'll take and take and take, and give you just enough to live for your own family's sake. I pray my son will leave this town, I pray he'll travel far and never know the darkness of a subterranean star. 'Cause I got this coal dust in my soul, it'll never wash out clean. It's the ghost of this dark mountain in my own blood's bitter stream. Yeah, I'm digging out this black rock for a rich man's luxury, but every swinging of the pickaxe takes a little piece of me. It's a trade I make for my children and the woman that I hold, to trade a young man's body for a pocket full of coal. Yeah, a pocket full of coal. This coal dust in my soul, down in the dark, down in a hole. I'm sitting on this bar stool in the dying afternoon light, and this place is full of memories that are holding me so tight. I see a faded photograph taped up behind the bar of a half a dozen wild kids in a beat up rusted car. We were young, we were bulletproof back in '73, and I'm the only damn one left from that whole company. 'Cause all my friends are ghosts now, they're just whispers in my head. They're the empty chairs beside me, they're the silent words I've said. Yeah, all my friends are ghosts now, just echoes
pain. So I pour a shot of whiskey for the ones I love the most. 'Cause when I'm drinking by myself, I'm drinking with my ghost. Now Jimmy died for nothing in a jungle far away, and Bobby chased the dragon till it stole his breath one day. Sweet Susie's heart was broken by a man with empty eyes. She just faded like a photograph beneath the summer sky. One by one, they vanished like the smoke from a cigarette. They're the faces that I can't save and the names I can't forget. It's a heavy kind of burden. It's a strange and lonely prize to be the one who's left to see the world through all their eyes. I gotta carry all their laughter, I gotta hold on to their rage. I'm the final weary actor on a dark and empty stage. And sometimes when the night is still, I swear I hear them call my name. And for a moment we're all young again and burning with the flame. But all my friends are ghosts now, they're just whispers in my head. They're the empty chairs beside me, they're the silent words I've said. Yeah, all my friends are ghosts now, just echoes in the rain. And I'm the only one left standing here who can testify the pain. So I pour a shot of whiskey for the ones I love the most. 'Cause when I'm drinking by myself, I'm drinking with my house. Yeah, the Jimmy. And the Sue. And the Bobby. This one's for you. All my friends, all my friends are ghosts. Strings are twisted like my mind, a hollow sound, a wanted line. It used to sing, now it just sighs, a broken voice beneath the sky. The broken guitar still hums its pain, a cracked up heart in the pouring rain. Strum it once, it screams again, The broken guitar is all that remains. The frets are worn like my old shoes. Rusty nose can't hold a tune. It whispers truths no one can fade. A song of loss, a soul's mistake. The broken guitar still hums its pain. A cracked up heart in the pouring rain. Strum it once, it screams again. The broken guitar is all that remains. Silence, strum the eight. Each sad chord, the love I break. It doesn't heal, it doesn't mend, but it stays with me until the end. The broken guitar still hums its pain. A cracked up heart in the pouring rain. Strum it once, it screams again. The broken guitar is all that remains. Strings snap like hearts on a winter night. The tune it fled, took his flight. Wood cracked, dreams fell apart. Oh, the broken guitar, the broken guitar. It sings no more, just silent scars. Oh, the broken guitar, the broken guitar. Let me humming to the stars. Dust gathers where the music played. Echoes linger but the sound is straight. A hollow shell of songs once made. I strum, I strum. It stays still, the notes are gone, but I feel the thrill. Oh, the broken guitar, the broken guitar. It sings no more, just silent scars. Oh, the broken guitar, the broken guitar. Let me humming to the stars. A whisper of wood, a memory of string. Once it could make the whole world sing. Now it's a relic, a fractured king. has exhaled his last deep sigh. The last buzz has departed underneath a bruised and empty sky. The decent folks are dreaming, safe and sound behind their locks. But I'm just sitting here listening to the heartbeat of the clocks. 'Cause there's a change that comes upon a world, a strange and sudden power, when the hands tick past 11 and yet for the heavy hour. Yeah, the world gets real and honest in the heavy hour. That's when you feel your weakness and you feel the hidden power. It's the time the lonely get lonely and the sinners have to pay. And all the things you ran from, they are finally here to stay. It's a moment of the real truth, sour and unseen. There ain't a damn thing in this world that can stand in between. It's the hour of the phone call that you wish you didn't get. It's the hour you taste the failure of a foolish drunken bet. It's a time a lover leaves you with a note upon the floor, and the silence that they leave behind is a wolf outside your door. It's the hour of the crossroads of the deal that's going down, the hour of the real king in this busted, broken town. All the lies you tell yourself in the bright and busy day, they all fall down around you when they slowly start to fray. 'Cause you can't outrun your own soul when there's nowhere left to hide, and the quiet of the darkness lets you see what's deep inside. Yeah, the ghosts of your own making, they all come back to call. In the heavy hour, you will answer to them all. Yeah, the world gets real and honest in the heavy hour. That's when you feel your weakness and you feel the hidden power. It's the time the lonely get lonely and the sinners have to pay. And all the things you ran from, they are finally here to stay. It's a moment of the real truth, sour and unseen. And there ain't a damn thing in this world that can stand in between. The heavy hour is here. Yeah, the heavy hour. Nowhere to run.
Sun is down behind the pines, the crickets start their plea, and I'm loading up the flathead with that mountain recipe. Got 100 jars of pure white sin that shine beneath the moon, and a rendezvous in Athens that is coming up right soon. The sheriff, he's a decent man, he's got a job to do, but his jurisdiction ends right where the blacktop turns to blue smoke and adrenaline. And you keep your headlights low and you keep your engine hot. You give the running everything your sorry soul has got. Yeah, you keep your headlights low and you pray the tank is full, 'cause a moment of hesitation is a fatal, foolish pull of the trigger on a trap, son, that's been set for you and me by the men who write the laws down for the land of the free. I saw his lights behind me on a lonely stretch of 29, a cherry red and angry ghost right on this tail of mine. He thought he had me cornered, he thought he'd won the race, but he don't know this mountain and he don't know this place. I took a turn he'd never seen, a dirt road dark and deep, and I left him listening to the promises the lonely woods will keep. This ain't about the money, though the money is good and fine. It's about the taste of freedom when you walk in a straight line that you've drawn all by yourself, boy, a line they'll never see. It's a protest in a bottle for the likes of you and me. It's a middle finger to the man who tells you how to live with something more to take from you than you have got to give. So you keep your headlights low and you keep your engine hot. You give the running everything your sorry soul has got. Yeah, you keep your headlights low and you pray the tank is full, 'cause a moment of hesitation is a fatal, foolish pull of the trigger on a trap, son, that's been set for you and me by the men who write the laws down for the land of the free. This is Black Dog, come back. The eagle has landed. Yeah, the delivery's made, I'm clear and heading home. Till the next time.